Before I get into how this young Ghanaian man was asked by a high court in Ghana to pay his wife about 200,000 Ghana cedis as monthly maintenance, here's what you should know. Hi family, in this video I'll be talking about neglecting to maintain a spouse. If you are new here, this is a channel where I take the law from the books and make it relatable to you. So if that sounds good to you, make sure to hit that subscribe button and let's roll. So I'll take it from the aspects of the wives first before I go to the husbands, just because I do encounter more women who face this issue of neglect of maintenance from their husbands and the other way around. The thing is that a wife is entitled to provision and reasonable maintenance from her husband. And so if the husband neglects to provide for the wife or to make a reasonable contribution towards maintaining her, the wife has the right to apply to court and for the court to order the husband to provide maintenance for the upkeep of the wife. And a wife can apply for monthly maintenance whether she's living together with the husband, whether they are separated, whether even they are going through divorce proceedings. And usually, even after divorce proceedings, depending on the situation of the parties, the court can still order that the husband should maintain the wife. Of course, that maintenance will come to an end if she should remarry. Now, these are the things that the court will consider in deciding how much the husband should give the wife as monthly maintenance, because usually the order will be to give her a certain amount of money on a monthly basis. The court will look at the standard of living of the couple. We look at the cost of living of the couple. For example, a couple that lives in the center of the city will have a higher standard of living and a high cost of living than a couple that live in a rural area. The court will also look at the income of the parties and how much the wife is earning and how much the husband is earning to decide how much the man should give his wife as maintenance. For example, a housewife will definitely require more maintenance from her husband than a working wife, and a woman with a high-end job would require less maintenance than a woman with a low income earning job. Also look at the earning capacities of the couple. What are the opportunities of the wife to make money, and then what are the opportunities of the husband to make money? So those are all the factors that the court will consider, right, in determining how much the husband should give the wife as monthly maintenance. So in this particular case where a young man was asked to give his wife over 200,000 Ghana cedis as monthly maintenance, even though the couple are both Ghanaians, this was an upper class couple living in Europe, where the cost of living is very high and the standard of living is very high, even if you are middle class. So imagine being upper class. So then the maintenance of such a woman would be higher, right? And of course, the husband was in a profession that fetches a lot of money. So that was also a consideration. Looking at all this, the kind of lifestyle that the couple lived, okay, the amount that was awarded by the court, if converted to euros, wasn't too much. It was quite reasonable looking at their standard of living and their cost of living. I must add that pretty much what also enhanced the sum was because the wife had the custody of the children, and the maintenance of the children was also factored into that amount. Now the question is, can a husband apply to court for maintenance from the wife as well? And you don't have this happening very often, but yes, a husband can. But the twist is that unlike the wife who can, regardless of the circumstances, once the husband is neglecting to maintain her, can apply to court and ask for an order compelling the husband to provide her with maintenance. The law does not allow a husband to go to court asking for maintenance from the wife unless the husband can satisfy the court that his earning capacity has been hindered, maybe because of his advancement in years, because of some physical impairment, maybe an illness, some disability, or something of that nature, which has crippled his earning capacity, and for which reason he would need maintenance from his wife. And then, for example, if perhaps the man has lost his job and the wife is working, then it would make sense that the wife would be expected to maintain her husband. The husband must convince the court that looking at the earning capacities and the resources of the couple, the husband has so little resources compared to the wife's resources, such that it is only fair that the wife provides maintenance towards the husband. But ordinarily, husbands cannot go to court asking for their wives to give them maintenance unless they can convince the court on these things that I have just mentioned to you. If you are a wife who is being neglected by your husband, he's not maintaining you, he's not making any reasonable contribution towards your maintenance, get the assistance of a lawyer and apply to court for maintenance. And if you're a husband and you think you have just cause to ask for maintenance from your wife, same recommendation: get assistance of a lawyer and go get an order of maintenance in court. If you found this video helpful, do like, subscribe, and share this video with someone as well. I'll see you in my next video, and be safe out there.